Hi everybody, welcome to the next baby update. I'm taking these off because the reflection is killing me. We're 32 weeks and it's an exciting time.
Well, the moment you felt you could start over new was the same that you realized the stories were true. You opened your eyes and the world you could see wasn't dim, it was brighter. You'd have to agree. Oh, now your fears are gone. They were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the very first time. Oh, now your fears are gone. They were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the first time. Not hold me yet. Not hold me yet. No, you're not home yet. No, not home. But you finally found the way.
A couple of updates. Something I've been wanting to mention for the past few weeks, but I haven't really been able to, is that I have a cold right now, but generally my allergies to the dog have been dramatically decreased, and I don't know if that's because I've been consistently taking supplements and stuff like that for other reasons, and that has just kind of helped in that area, or what. I have dramatically decreased somehow my allergies. Walking with the boot is a lot easier now than it was. I'm getting used to it. My foot is healing, and the balance aspect I'm getting there as well. That being said, I'm getting to the point where I can't bend over at all, and in the boot I can't squat. So I'm not entirely sure what I was saying, but I am getting more used to the whole balance being pregnant thing, but I can't squat because of the boot, and I can't bend over because of the baby. So I'm having a really hard time picking things up off the floor, so I'm just ready for the next 2 weeks to be over so that my boot can come off and hopefully my foot is healed and then I can squat again. And I'm going to need to do squats as exercise birth preparation, so I need to get to doing that. It's making me slightly nervous, but it's fine. We went to a wedding yesterday and ate so much food. It was so fantastic. And this glare is terrible, but I hate not being able to see. And we did dance a little bit. I did a few slow dances with Gregory, and we kind of hung out. There wasn't a huge dance wedding. I would say people were dancing, but not the whole time or anything like that. It was more mingle and talk to people and that kind of thing, which was really nice because the bride and groom were friends of ours that we haven't seen in a while anyway. So we were we want to talk and catch up. So it worked out pretty well. And I just this cold is almost gone, but it's in the back, between my throat and my nose, that I can feel I've got mucus there. And that is it's just not a fun time, but it's not bad. There are worse things. Over the weekend, because I was sick, we didn't take any of the supplements that I should have been taking because I couldn't do it. I didn't have the energy. Gabriel didn't have the wherewithal to let me have the space and time, and he was requiring on mom naps, and it was just crazy. It was just a lot. So, whatever. We got through it. Here we are. Took all my vitamins this morning. Got vitamin D, my iron supplement, alfalfa powder, beef bone broth gelatin, some water, a bunch of protein in my smoothie, and then protein in my yogurt because I have granola with 10 grams of protein in it, long bags. And then we had water. It's almost 1 o'clock now. So I'm going to go stir my roast after this and make us a late lunch. Gabriel didn't get up until 11 o'clock this morning. Granted, we didn't get home till midnight, but he was sleeping at 11. Normally he goes to bed a lot earlier than that, but for some reason he just did not want to go to sleep. Slash, my parents were like, well, if he's going to stay up, we'll let him stay up until he totally crashes, and maybe he'll like sleep well through the night, because he hasn't been sleeping through the night at all for Gregory. Well, for either of us, but Gregory has been dealing with it, and I feel so bad, but I just haven't even been hearing him. Usually I'll wake up and be like, oh, Gregory's gone, but it just, like, not until morning do I know that he hasn't been in bed all night. And it just, most of the time, it's a lot. I have a lot to do to catch up from this week and this weekend. I need to unload the dishwasher, reload the dishwasher, clean my bedroom because it's a mess from Gabriel yesterday morning. I need to put all my laundry in there and sort it out into, like, correct where it goes, like towels and Gabriel stuff and whatnot, so I can bring all that stuff up and put it away, and then like all of our laundry that needs to be put away. I also need to give this dude another diaper change and clean up his breakfast when I go to make lunch. There's a lot on the agenda. Anyway, this week I am hoping to clean all of, like, wash the baby clothes, like the newborn baby clothes. I'm torn because I don't know if I want to wash all the boy clothes or just some of the boy clothes, like half. All the girl clothes, because there's only like 5 or 6 outfits. And then if it's a boy, have Gregory do a load of wash shortly after we get home. I'm trying to decide because I don't really know yet. I'm not sure. Another thing is the baby still moves constantly crazily all the time, which baby is now the size of a pineapple, which I thought was interesting. And the weight measurement is like 4 pounds and some ounces that they like is the average or whatever. And I'm like, in order to be able to not have to go to the hospital / leave the hospital, to be able to leave the hospital after your baby is born, they have to be like 5 pounds as a minimum. At least those are birth center rules. They have to be like 5 pounds. Otherwise, they have to go to the hospital to make sure that they're okay, basically. And I'm like, if the baby is already 4 pounds and they gain about a pound a week from, like, granted, I feel like they gain more from 36 weeks to 40 weeks rather than 32 to 40 weeks. But if they gained, like, half a pound a week in, like, 2 weeks, I mean, theoretically, this baby would be heavy enough to bring home. So I'm kind of like, Otherwise, I'm hovering right around 150 for weight. It's kind of hard to tell with the boot, but it's pretty consistently like 154. And the boot is actually pretty heavy. I'm not sure how heavy it actually is. So I've just kind of been estimating about 4 pounds. I'm sure it's less than that. I'm more like 152-ish, 153. But like, I gained just about 30 pounds. And as long as I don't swell up with water and like hold a bunch of water, I don't anticipate to gain a bunch more. I'm hoping. So I'm pretty proud of that because I wanted to gain, a healthy amount. 30 pounds is a healthy amount. And I don't want to gain too much to the point where it's unhealthy, So I just am like, I'm good with that. Last time he got up here, he took my computer from me, so we're going to hope he doesn't do that again. We're getting closer and closer to baby being here. Anyway, this week has felt fairly uneventful besides being sick, and just because we were sick, there just wasn't a whole lot to do in terms of updates. It just didn't feel like there was a lot of developments. My son's really cranky, so I'm going to probably go and handle that because I think he's hungry and needs a diaper change, like, now. But first we'll look at the 32-week belly and then call it a day. We do have a baby appointment tonight to go over everything, and I'm looking forward to it, hoping that it's all good news and good stuff and we get a break. And then we're going to appointments every 2 weeks. So that is exciting as well. I'm excited to see if they say the baby is head down or not. That'll be interesting. I know there's plenty of time, but I'm just interested to know. Sometimes I can't tell if it's feet or arms that are up in my ribs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and then hit the bell down below so you can get notifications for when more videos come out. And we'll keep you updated on 33 weeks next week. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.
Love, Genevieve.